debate show with actual consequences. What's going on, guys? How's everybody feeling? We feeling good? We're already, we're about a minute in. We're already having technical difficulties. They can't hear you, Espo. This is only me. So why don't we go ahead and meet our master debaters?
Today's matchup, Espo versus Derek.
Oh, we got a banger for you guys today. And now you can see their faces. They're beautiful faces. How are we doing today, guys?
Fantastic, Shane. You are looking very handsome. Your mustache looks very manly today.
Stop kissing the judge's ass.
I was just
Derek.
stating facts. Stating facts.
Shane, I am doing better than you this morning, but I appreciate it because you're carrying the weight, which is a lot of it when you look at the two of us for this show already.
He's not wrong.
So Derek's got a sash on already. Oh. Hello. Derek's got a sash on already.
I do.
Is that a championship sash?
You could consider it that. It's more of just my mayoral title, which I take very seriously.
A $17 sash does not make you the mayor of anything.
$17.99 plus tax and shipping. So
what is it made
let's
of?
get it right.
Mylar or just crappy
no, this
plastic.
This is a fake velvety, fake satiny. This is satin.
That's what I thought.
Satin.
You sit on a crown of or a throne of lies.
Nobody's.
You may be the mayor, but I'm the boss, baby.
You're a boss, baby?
He's a boss, baby.
It's a great movie, by the way. All right, well, this is our relaunch of Southwest Bias. Same format, 3 rounds, but this time the chat doesn't have any opinion in this. They don't do anything. They can comment, but I'm the one who decides who wins, and it's going to be Derek and Espo the whole time. These are your 2 master debaters for the end of eternity.
Yep.
Until the end of one of us.
The greatest rivalry ever in PHNX. I'm not going to go as far as Valley Sports, but the mayor or whatever the hell he's going to call himself versus me, the man, the myth, the legend. Every week we're coming at you. And guess what? You're going to have consequences. Once a month, we're putting it on the line. And I'm going to kick your ass, Derek.
I've tried my best to not do a show with Espo for as long as possible, but it was inevitable that the two of us would eventually clash.
Hey, you on Twitter called your boss 10 pounds of crap in a 5-pound bag.
Correct. Yes, that's the accurate assessment.
That's bold.
Right? It's bold.
Ain't going to pay off,
it's
all
bold.
right?
All right, well, let's just hop right into it. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm so sorry, but come on. My opinion matters more than yours. All right.
Wow.
Round 1, let's get into it. The World Baseball Classic just wrapped up last night. Japan getting the win. But in theory, if this was, 2026?
2026, yes.
Would you, as a D-backs manager or a member of the organization, let Corbin Carroll play? Derek, as the resident D-backer, we'll start with you.
I appreciate that,
you got 2 minutes
Shane.
on the clock.
All right, let's go. Corbin Carroll should absolutely play in the World Baseball Classic, whether it's for Team USA or for the Chinese Taipei national team, which he could qualify for since his mother was born in Taiwan. He has that connection. But regardless of what team he plays for, what we've seen in this tournament is that there were absolute stars born, and the superstars from Major League Baseball helped this tournament be the absolute best that it's been. The reason why everybody is talking about it today is because of the electric showdown that ended the game between Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout. This would not have been nearly as exciting if it was between 2 players you had never heard of before. Now, I'm going to back that up with the fact that Corbin Carroll is, in fact, going to be a superstar by this point. We all know that. There's no question about that. I understand the Diamondbacks have a lot of money invested in him, and I understand that the main concern with letting guys like him play in a tournament like this is the risk injury. What I will say is that there is a risk injury at all times. The Diamondbacks have been decimated by injuries. You could even say some of them were catastrophic over the course of the last week in spring training. You're not canceling guys playing in spring training because of the injuries, nor should you cancel players participating in a tournament like this due to the fear that they're going to get hurt. They could get hurt anytime. They could get hurt walking down the street. Espo hurts himself getting out of bed every single morning, right? So the biggest thing here is that they have made, the players have made this tournament electric. And I think Corbin Carroll should absolutely be a part of it. Once he hears from his teammates coming back about the experience, I think he will be excited to maybe take them up on that opportunity in 2026.
Hey, Jabroni, you said that stars are made in this, but guess what? So are black holes on rosters when stars implode on themselves, like happened in this tournament. We saw 2 major injuries, 2 guys who will no longer be with their teams fighting at the beginning of the season. And in the Mets situation, their closer won't be there for the entire year. His career may be over because of the tendon he tore in his knee. So how in the world do you put that all on the line and let your players play in this thing that's meaningless exhibition in March? Spring training, you're not seeing as many at-bats. You're not celebrating at home plate, jumping up and down. None of this means anything. The only way that they'll let players like Corbin Carroll play and that the Diamondbacks should ever let any of their players play is if they sign a waiver saying, you know what, if I get injured, my contract can be voided. If they don't want to do that, then I'm sorry, this meaningless exhibition shouldn't take place. And it shouldn't take place in March ever. It should be in November and December when a guy could get hurt if they let him play and still could come back in time for spring training. Right now, putting anybody of any caliber that's in your organization in the World Baseball Classic is a travesty. And this is made up. This isn't the Olympics. This isn't something that has centuries of history behind it. It's 15, 16 years old, has started in the mid-2000s, has a money grab for Major League Baseball. This isn't even a World Baseball Classic because every single one of the championship games have happened in the United States even. This is a total shamockery, and nobody should be playing in it.
Japan has a population, according to Google, of over 130 million people. Now, that's according to a few years ago. Over 93% of households in Japan were watching the World Baseball Classic, and that was the semifinal game. We haven't even gotten the finals numbers back, which will be higher than that. Meaningless? Maybe a little bit here in the United States, but it is not meaningless to the rest of the world, and especially some of these countries that don't have another opportunity to be on a stage like this when it comes to baseball.
Great. You can have your stage, but if you're under a major league contract, you shouldn't be playing in this because you're going to hurt your team's chances of winning the real world championship, the World Series.
All right. Well, good job on the time, guys. The first round, we used our time how we should.
Tried to.
Nobody went. Shut up. Nobody went over. Now it's time to get into round 2.
Okay.
I'll let you guys know who won each round at the end of the show. Our very own Devin Booker got some shade thrown his way when Bad Bunny said that something about what's the line? What did he say?
The sun is hotter in Puerto Rico than it is in Phoenix, and she knows it.
It's kind of a bar, honestly. But let's talk about diss tracks as a whole. Espo, we'll start with you. Are diss tracks cool or are they lame?
Diss tracks are cool depending on who provides them, who hits who with it. In this case, Bad Bunny, whatever. Who cares? Devin Booker's the man. But I brought a few bars for you today because I like diss tracks, and I think diss tracks should happen. And I got one for a man, the mayor over there. You call yourself the mayor, but all I hear is trash coming out your derriere. You act like you're the real deal. It seems like you're a major heel, so I'm here to put you in your place. Diss tracks are a good thing because I love artistry, I love fun, and I love giving shit to people. And that is why diss tracks are cool in my book.
I think what you just saw was an example of how diss tracks in the wrong hands can be corny and awful. I think we can all agree with that. It's a fine line, but some of the best rap songs in the history of music were diss tracks, right? No Vaseline by Ice Cube, Ether by Nas. I can't disagree with the fact that diss tracks in the wrong hands can be corny, but some, once again, are incredible. Also, I'm going to say this. You don't want smoke with Bad Bunny if you don't speak Spanish. I just want to say that now. You're gonna get dissed in a diss track. You're going to have to put the lyrics through Google Translate. You're going to lose all the meaning of what he's actually trying to say there. And it's not going to come across as the way that you expect it to. But that track, that line, I'm sorry. But Bad Bunny, Bad Bunny wins this round when it comes to that track, because as Shane said, it's fire. I can't go against Bad Bunny, and neither can anybody on the planet of Puerto Rican descent. Booker does not have the support from Suns fans the same way Puerto Rican people are willing to do whatever it takes to protect Bad Bunny at all costs.
Look, you can say what you want, but I just don't agree, Derek. I don't agree. Bad Bunny had nothing in this. Devin Booker dropped everything that needed to be dropped after the diss track came out when he said, uh-oh, he's worrying about another man again. Just like you worrying about me on this show. Bad Bunny sitting there worrying about Devin Booker when he should be worrying about his girl. Book is doing just fine. Bad Bunny ain't.
I don't want to go against Booker here, but what I want to caution him is for him to not retaliate with any kind of diss track, because that's the point, I think, where it might turn bad for him, turn sour for him. He doesn't have the skills. He's not equipped for this kind of battle, unfortunately. And here's the thing, lyricists, songwriters, you're just going to become part of their mythology going forward. So again, do you really want that? Do you really want to become part of an entire album? Because Bad Bunny could definitely do that. And I don't want to see that happen to Booker, but I feel like that's the path that we're currently on.
Yeah, guess what? I don't care what Bad Bunny's saying. He's just giving Devin Booker the fuel to light the NBA on fire, right? You think Bad Bunny is good? Think about Bad Book. When Booker's pissed off, he does some of the best things he's done. He dropped 46 the other day after the track came out, and he's about to paint his freaking masterpiece over the next 2 months. So thank you, Bad Bunny, for giving Devin Booker that little extra push to do what he needs to do. You have provided fuel to a master, and all you got is worrying about Devin Booker and your girl. That's just messed up, dude.
Booker should worry about his fights with the referees, and not Bad Bunny. I'll end on that. Shane, I can see the rest of my time.
I don't need any more time. I've already beaten Derek, so drop the mic. I'm out.
All right. Time to get into the final round, round 3, to decide it all. Taylor Swift was just in the Valley. Did either of you guys go?
I did. And I suppose way out of his league here. Just going to say that.
I didn't go because I was saving money for an upcoming surgery, but, it's true. It's true.
Oh, the pity card has been played.
Cheap
Derek,
shot.
We'll start with you. What is the best Taylor Swift song? 2 minutes on the clock starting now.
For a person that has a song catalog consisting of 193 songs, it's hard to pinpoint just one that is the best. But I think any Taylor Swift fan, or Swiftie, if you will, can agree that Taylor Swift's best song is You Belong With Me. It is the quintessential Taylor Swift song. It has everything that you would need in a Taylor Swift song. It has teenage angst. It has Taylor being rejected for another woman because, of course, it's borderline a country song, right? And it's the national girl next door anthem. And I can't think of a better song that explains who Taylor Swift is than that. It's the best song she's ever had.
That you just listed the lame reasons why nobody likes Taylor Swift. I don't need her country years. I don't need her teenage angst. What I need is the woman that's telling the world that girl power is what it's about. And my daughter and I love to rock out to The Man by Tay-Tay. We don't even call her Taylor Swift. We're on another level when it comes to her. Tay-Tay and my daughter like this. And The Man is one of the coolest anthems for a young girl, where it's like, I don't give a crap about this patriarch. If I were a man, you wouldn't be dissing me about all these things that I'm doing, all this success I'm having, and I don't give a crap. And as a dad, a girl dad, I love that message. I love the fact that my 6-year-old sings that song at the top of her lungs and basically gives the finger to the patriarch. That's what the Taylor Swift we all know and love is about. Not the teenage angst, not the country years, not her losing, her boyfriend to another girl. It's all about the sticking it to the patriarch.
It may be about sticking it to the patriarch in your mind, but that's not a good song. It's not a good song. I'm talking about actual good music here. And you might love the message of that song, but there is no line in a Taylor Swift song that tells who she is more than when she says, but she wears short skirts. I wear t-shirts. She's cheer captain and I'm on the bleachers. Right? Do you want a pretentious woman? Do you want somebody like that? Or do you want your average regular girl that's going to sit down, watch sports with you, hang out here on the YouTube channel over at gophnx.com, watch all of the wonderful shows that we have to offer here, including the ASU Sun Devils show, which is one of my favorites that exists on the channel. By the way, the Sun Devils guys are the best. You got to check them out every day and absolutely watch them. Follow them all on Twitter, especially Shane.
Really? We're 6 minutes into your debates on this show, and we've already had the dumbest argument we've ever had on this program. That's the line you cite when it comes to Taylor Swift, one of the greatest lyricists of our generation and any generation. You cite that line? If you want to talk great lyrics and music, Folklore, the entire album, is better than the trash that you just said out there with it. The man is far superior to it. I do not understand how this is what you bring to the table when we discuss Taylor Swift. There's multiple eras. She's on her eras tour, and you chose her error of it. The worst of the whole thing. One of the worst songs.
Yeah, you're getting booed by people here. Again, when it comes to Taylor Swift, I celebrate her entire catalog. So whether it's a classic or a new song, this one's the best.
You're just wrong, man. It's amazing how many times you can be wrong on one program. I applaud you, Derek, for being so bad.
All right. There's not really anything dramatic about this win. Chat, you can disagree with me if you want, but we'll just go ahead and get the music going. Today's winner is, in my opinion, by a landslide, the Bear.
Let's go!
Derek.
Horse!
Let's go!
And that's without the pandering.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
The
it.
pandering
The pandering was
all
just
of it.
icing on the cake.
Pandering
The
didn't
pandering
didn't even help.
The pandering was
Espo
all
could
of
have
it.
pandered.
Yeah.
Look, I'm going to make an executive decision. He may be the mayor. I'm the boss. And what we're going to do here is I'm going to give a vote back to the people. Right? The people are upset that they don't have a vote.
You don't want that.
I'm going to no.
No, you don't want that. I'm telling you. You don't want that.
I'm going to let the people on our final episode of each month vote on what the punishment should be for the loser. All right? We'll have 3 options. You're going to get your voice back because Derek, the mayor, and Shane, the judge, don't want you to have it. The boss will give it back to you. All right?
They don't decide the winner, Espo. Just keep you on that.
So do we have a punishment for this time?
No, we're gonna
let them vote.
We're gonna let them vote on the next show what the punishment will be. We're gonna do these in month-long periods. So at the beginning of a month, you're gonna pay off the last month's bet. Whoever has the best record over that period will have to do the punishment.
Copy that. Anything else, guys?
Nope. We'll be back here next Wednesday, 10:30 or whenever the hell we feel like getting going here on Southwest Bias.
Every single Wednesday, you can follow Espo at Espo. Follow Derek at @cap_caveman, the winner. And you can follow me at Shane D. Follow PHNX_sports across all socials, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. We'll be back next Wednesday at 10:30. Thanks, chat. Goodbye.